Peace and blessings. This is Lady Crenshaw. It is Wednesday, and I owe you guys another show. So I'm going to do two shows today because I did not get to record on Monday. I wasn't feeling well, and I had to take care of me, which brings us right into the topic of sisters, soldiers, TV, soldiers out there. We need to take care of ourselves. A lot of us in this movement of consciousness and higher thinking and progressive spirituality have a tendency to be too serious sometimes and not make sure we're balancing out having fun. So there are a few things. This topic was suggested to me probably because I need to take heed to it myself. I have a tendency to just work, and it's hard to really find time in there to balance, where I'm just taking it easy, where I'm just being light, where I'm not thinking and trying to contemplate the next big idea for my sisters or for my people. So I just want to stress the importance of that balance of making sure that we are easy, and also go into some things about what can we do when we can't afford to maybe do the luxuries of joining a club or a membership or something. Um, Myself, I usually have a very social setting house. My house always serves as the meeting place or the kicking it spot. It has since I was a child. My mother has instilled this in me, and what I do is once a month is we get together and we have what we call a cipher, and we get together and we have topics, and we're just shooting the breeze and having a good time, enjoying the company of others. There are some spots that we can get in for free, and we do the same thing where we just get together and enjoy each other's company. Think about the things that you can do with your kids, because usually, unfortunately, most of this audience are single mothers, so we may not be able to afford the luxuries of doing what we would like to do with our kids, but that doesn't mean we're not instilling in them the balance of free time as well and just having a good time. Me and my son just recently played a game that I made up, just wrote words and threw it in the box, and then we pulled out the words and we had to make a poem out of it. Whatever it is that you can do, just make sure that you're balancing out this state of consciousness. And even with soldiers, the topics have been very, very, very heavy, very, very aggressive in trying to uplift, and I saw there was really no balance in just having fun, just kicking your feet up. If you like to pamper yourself, take that time out once or twice a week where you are just bathing yourself, you are moisturizing yourself, and enjoy that moment and get to know you, and properly meditating and properly praying, properly getting the spiritual tools that you need to ensure that you are actively um, making moves into what you want to be as a mother, wife, sister, friend, and self, and queen. I do want to stress that 9 times out of 10 we have extremes, and I'm on the extreme personally of always work and barely any play. And then we have the extremes where we got our sisters who play and barely even work, and there needs to be some type of a balance in between the two, because both are necessary. I have the mind state of I work and I earn my play, where there might be a sister who says I play, and as I play I'll find my work. Well, neither one of them are really what's best for you as a being. You have to make sure life is about balance. It's not about right or wrong. It's not about black or white. It's about what is balance, and to stay balanced in your path and in your goal, you have to make sure that you're doing things that ease up what your seriousness is. And my conscious sisters, in particularly, especially the ones who are really doing movement, not just talking, not just reading the books, not just passing, not just do. I'm talking about actually doing something to be progressive. We have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, and we have to make sure that we have people around us who are going to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. I have plenty of people who say, okay, you need to stop because you don't know how to gauge your stress. You don't know when to say no. You don't know when to stop. And it's very true. And if it wasn't for these people saying, you know what, lady, you need to sit back, take a breather, think about what you're doing, relax, let's go for a walk, let's just talk, let's just read the news, the silly news, you know what I'm saying, even whatever it is, just to make sure that you are balanced in your flight and in your plight, to make sure that you're doing what you were sent to do, because we need you healthy, I need you healthy, I need me healthy, and you need you healthy. So make sure that we are doing that. And there are very creative things that you can do, you know, with the wonderful world of the internet. You can see and Google free things that's going on in your city. Every city has free days at museums and zoos. You can make sure you're utilizing all of those. Every city has some type of a free event for families, and make sure you're including your children in this process, because yes, we should be there to be teaching our kids too, but we also want to have fun with our kids. We also want our kids to see that they can take us seriously, but they can also kick it with us so that they trust us a little bit more. I find it very disturbing when I see parents, mothers or fathers, and their children either think they're all fun or they think they're all serious. And that is one thing that I pride myself on, is making sure my kids understand, look, I'm mama. I am the one rearing you and all of that good stuff. But I do want you to know when it is appropriate, you can play with me. We can have fun. We can clown. We can dance together. We can do whatever it is you might want to do in that particular moment. But that doesn't negate that I'm still the parent, because often when our kids think that we're just fun, they don't respect us and they're not taking us seriously, and then we gonna wonder why in high school they acting a plumb fool. So make sure you include the entire family, because women, it's in the palm of our hands, this healing of our community, the healing of our families. And we need to make sure that our families see that we're balancing out what we're doing to ensure that they learn, and it's in their foundation to make sure that they're balancing it out, whether it's and I'm not talking about a sport per se, because there's so much discipline in that. I'm talking about just flat out acting silly and being fun with your children, being fun with yourself, and making sure that you know, you're not living this rigid life of um, no no freedom, because there's freedom in discipline, and there's freedom in having fun, and there's freedom in making sure you're taking care of yourself and balancing out that you know you have something to release all of that energy to, whether that means you're getting a massage, whatever it is. And there are affordable things that you can do. You might have to do a little bit more research, but there are affordable things that you can do. There are things you can do just in the house, cooking with your kids, anything that just eases your mind to make sure that you are doing and being the best sister soldiers that you can be, to ensure that you're not too rigid, because that takes the edge off of approach. When no one thinks that they can chill with you, no one thinks that they can kick it with you, or vice versa, it takes the edge off of your respect. When people think all you are is this airy, oh my God, I go with the breeze type of a person, because nobody's really going to take you seriously. And as much as you think that you may be taken seriously, trust me, nobody's going to say, you know, I need to come at this person, because you're not displaying any type of discipline. And if they do, they're not the people you want to keep around, because somebody has to keep it real and honest with you. So that is Monday's topic. It's a very short topic. I'm going to come right back and do today's show, so that there will be 2 shows up for the week. Thank you for tuning in. Soldiers TV, LadiCrenShaw on Facebook, and y'all keep supporting. Peace.